Good morning. This is Ain't Nobody Squeaky Clean. As always, I appreciate you joining me today. You could have chosen to be anywhere you wanted, but you clicked on this podcast. I don't take that for granted and I really appreciate it. So, as always, I want to make sure that I give you content that makes it worth your while. So, today I'm going to talk to you about something that changed the way I move. All they can say is no. That's it. All they can say is no. Not jail, not the end of your life, not the world collapsing. Just no. But here's the part that many people miss. Nobody, nobody, is going to say yes to a question that you never asked. How about that? No one is going to say yes to a question that you never asked. And that right there, that's where most people lose in life. We sit back, we overthink, we replay scenarios in our head. What if they ignore me? What if I look stupid? What if they say no? But let me ask you this. What if they say yes? See, rejection feels personal, but most of the time, no, it's not. It's timing, it's budget, it's priorities, it's stuff that you or I will never even know about. But we always make it about us. I know I have. And that fear sometimes keeps us quiet. So let's make this real. You want a job, but you don't reach out to the hiring manager? How's that going to work? You want a client, but you don't send a message. You want help, but you don't ask. I've been in that position many a time. You want a chance, but you don't speak up. So what happens? Nothing. And nothing will keep happening. You know what I've learned? Closed mouths don't get fed. Opportunities don't chase you down. They respond to movement. And here's the truth. Most people don't want to admit. You're already getting no by staying silent. So what are you really protecting? Your ego? Your comfort? Your fear? Because it's costing you more than rejection ever will. Let me flip it for you. Every time you ask, you give yourself a chance. Every time you reach out, you open a door. Every time you take a shot, you move forward. Even if they say no, you are still ahead of the person who never tried. And here's something powerful. The more you ask, the less no even bothers you. Because you start realizing it's just part of the process. Somebody out there right now is waiting for someone like you to show up. But they can't find you if you don't speak. They can't choose you if you don't ask. So today, send that message, make that call, Ask that question. Take that shot. I used to play basketball, and a lot of people, I forget who said it, but there was a quote that said, "You miss every single shot that you don't take." You can't go out here and make 10 3-pointers if you take zero. You got to take that shot. Because at the end of the day, all they can say is no. All that can happen is your shot bounces out, but you take another one. You might make the next one. But no one will ever say yes if you stay silent. And you will never make that shot if the ball doesn't leave your hands. Anyone that has followed me in my journey knows I'm in the storm, and I've been in the storm for a while. When you're in the storm, it requires you to ask some hard questions of people. I've had to ask for help. I've had to go to people and hear, nope, good luck. But because I've asked, there have been some incredible people that have come through with some incredible things. Hey, I didn't realize you were in this position. I'm going to put you in contact with so and so who actually is looking for someone for this particular type of opportunity. Why don't you reach out to this organization? They could probably help with this situation. Why don't you go to this church? They can pray for you. You go to that church, they pray for you, opportunity may happen. Have you ever thought about doing this? Options don't come to you if you don't take that first step and ask the question. Everybody is busy, so no one really knows what you're going through because they're too busy focusing on what they're going through. So if you don't ask questions, how can someone help you by trying to read what's going on in your mind? I don't think Miss Cleo is around anymore. So I'm not sure that there are many people that are going to be able to just figure out what you're dealing with without you telling them. Ask the question. Take the shot. Take the step. Put fear aside. Because at the end of the day, all they can say is no. As always, this is Ain't Nobody Squeaky Clean. And until next time, I hope you have a blessed day and a blessed week. And I'll talk to you soon.